We put a dead rat under a time-lapse camera to see what would happen. Watching it decompose is fascinating. But what is decomposition and why is it so important? We talked to Dr. Ken Walker at the Museums Victoria Research Institute about this amazing process.
Decomposition is probably best described as a rebirth. It's where dead organic matter, like plants and animals, break down into simpler substances like carbon dioxide, water, minerals, and then they're recycled back into the environment. A multitude of organisms are involved in decomposition. Bacteria play a crucial role in breaking down organic matter. Many invertebrates, that's animals without a backbone, like insects, spiders, scorpions, and many other more, are great decomposers. Initially, it's mainly adult blowflies that will attack a carcass, and they're attracted by the gases and the beginning of the decomposition or the rotting of the flesh. The adult fly lays eggs on wounds and various breaks and any openings in the carcass, and the maggots come out. And then, of course, so the maggot is taking that rotting flesh energy and converting into living tissue. And that's the beginning of that recycling that happens. As rotting flesh softens and then becomes more fluid-like, other different animals come in, like beetles and different types of flies and that. Fungi, including molds and yeasts, break down complex plant material and debris. Protozoa are microscopic organisms that contribute to decomposition by eating bacteria, fungi, yeast and algae. Earthworms contribute a lot to our decomposition, but one of the main things they do is all the burrowing they do creates aeration. As they move through the earth, they actually leave holes behind them, and that allows oxygen to go down, which is an important part of decomposition. Remember, insects are cold-blooded, so if you've got a very cold temperature, they physically can't get going. So the higher the temperature, then the faster that the insects can turn over and do the decomposition. If it's a dry environment, then you'll find that the actual tissue becomes very dry and it can't be broken down. So temperature and humidity determine the rate at which the decomposition happens. It is really a rebirthing, isn't it? Life, death, provides life again. That's what's kept the Earth going for 4 billion years, recycling of our limited amount of nutrients. We're almost like we're in a bottle and everything has to occur and be recycled for all the nutrients that we have inside this bottle. And to do that, we need to protect the environment. We need to know what animals and what the processes are. We need to protect those processes. And if we don't know what they are and what they do, then how can we protect them? All around me are unnamed species, just waiting for someone to come along and to work on them. That's the beauty of my job. I find new species. I've described almost 300 new species. The more that I learn, the more that I'm able to help people understand the life around them. Our motto should be to tread lightly as we have only one Earth. There's a classic quote from Dust to Dust, which is all about decomposition, and that best describes the continual process of life, death, decomposition and recycling. Life gives life.